guys, Luke here, Tranquility based detailing. Welcome to another episode of unboxing. This one, it's an exciting one. I mean, when are they never exciting ones? This one, I've got more car wax. I know you always need more car wax. So why don't you come in, have a look. I've learned my lesson from the Bright Max video, done a prior bit of prep work with the boxes on these because they were both incredibly well wrapped. So why don't you come in to see what we've bought. So from what we've bought, I'll start with the small one. This is a wax I've been looking forward to having a go of. On Facebook, you have OCD Waxes, and this is their wax called Alien 51. Currently, it's the only wax that they produce, and the reason I've been looking forward to using it is the amount of effort that's gone into this one is very, very evident. There's clearly been a lot of thought process into the identity of the brand and certainly where they're aiming the wax. I'll show you what I mean by that. So, look at this. Nice glass jar, nice labels, everything about this says quality. The box, you wouldn't have seen this. I mean, put this in close and see if you can get that there. So apologies if it didn't pick that up. So there's a tag that's been made for this. It says specimen Alien 51, origin unknown, effects positive. I love that. It's little bits like that. And as we've said in videos before, presentation, a big part of this. How do you set your wax apart from everyone else? Obviously, performance, things like that. You know, some wax is going to perform better than others. And that's a major factor for all of us. But you know, when you're going through, you know, online shops, Facebook, things like that, how do you make it stand out? And I think Matt is onto, you know, a real winner of an idea here. It's clearly got a good idea in mind with where he's going with it. And the wax itself, you can see that there, it's gone for a two-coloured marbling effect, and it does just look that bit different, and I mean that in a good way. It looks special. So that's number one. Wax number two that we've got, in a lot of ways, kind of linked. Similarities between these two. Again, very well wrapped. You know, we've got bubble wrap wrapped around it. You've got polystyrene in a box. So this is Wax Planet's anniversary offering, and it's their Wax Bioshock. Look at that. That is violently fluorescent. A lovely looking wax. Again, everything about this says quality. This is my first go with a Wax Planet wax, so certainly looking forward to trying it. I'll tell you for now, guys, that's unboxing. Why don't you come back down? We'll talk a little bit about these. Come and join me. So guys, I was telling you about similarities. These, I look forward to trying them, and I think they're great candidates for a head-to-head. It's been suggested a couple of times, something like that, as far as wax reviews. So I think these two, I'll put them against each other. They're both in the identical glass jar. So clearly both after a quality feel. It's a glass jar, feels heavy, feels good in the hand. Waxes both, you know, albeit violently yellowish green and marbled, but yeah, they just scream out to me. These are two to put head to head. Scent wise, you all know I've got to give these an obligatory sniff. It's a very strong citrus, like a lime type of scent on that one. It's nice, very pleasant. And that just smells like apple, and it's like a sour apple, I think is the name of the sweet. I tell you, if you've ever smelt Obsession Wax's Zeal, that's the scent. So they've nailed it on that one. So nice scents on both as well. So what can I tell you? Wax Planet, relatively new. Tony from Wax Planet is putting out some nice waxes out there, and I see great things, particularly on detailing world. He has a very bold claim out there at the minute. He's released one of his waxes called iWax. It gives you money back guarantee on it. I think it's fantastic as a bit of marketing goes, because he knows, and you know, when you look at the reviews, things like that, he says if you've got a valid reason for returning it, and frankly, shy of it turning up in a broken jar, you'd have no reason to return it. I think it is a fantastic bit of marketing, and it really gives you that confidence that you want from these wax manufacturers to say, you know what, I've made something that is proper. Give it a go, you'll love it. and I will get round to trying the rest of his waxes, but as we all know, there's only so many waxes you can buy at any one point before divorce starts to loom. So I have to pace myself with these things. This particular one, the reason I went for it is their anniversary wax. Something a little bit special, a little bit more limited. They put on Detailing World about this and Facebook being a limited run, and they took some numbers. And the wax itself cost 25 quid, including postage. Both waxes, by the way, both sent out recorded first class, and I think that's, again, people will say, sometimes free post, things like that are nice. I don't mind paying postage when it's done right. I have to say, to Matt's credit, when I picked up this jar from him, he kept me in the loop throughout. So, process the order. His website is very sharp. Process the order. As far as a process of purchasing goes, it was a really pleasurable one. I said to him, look, I'm not going to be able to make the video for a week and a half, so save on the postage. No need to rush it. He messaged me back. I'm at the post office. It's first class recorded, and I think that's a nice sign. And like I said, they've both done that, but he wanted it to get here right and quick, and I think that's just good customer service. So well done to Matt for that. I appreciate it. The wax itself, I'm looking forward to trying. Again, you go through Facebook page for OCD Waxes. They clearly have a direction in mind for what they want to do. The next wax which they're going to put to market is a show wax, so I look forward to trying that. And this I really, really like. So obviously detail is important, and I don't mean that to sound patronising in detailing in general, but there's certain corners that can be cut, things like that. But I spoke to Matt and I said, look, I'm going to review this with your blessing if that's all right. And he said, yeah, sure, review it. I said, I'm curious about your show wax as well. And he said, you know what, for now, let me get it right for you. And he's got samples out there, and I've seen the pictures and they look good. So I thought, as far as that, the guy's already got something that he's got to a point where I'm sure if he'd have sent it to me, I'm sure I'd have loved it. But here's a guy that wants it to be 100%, not 99, not 98. He wants it to be 100%. And, I take my hat off to that as someone that's clearly committed to doing the best of what they can do to the best of their abilities. That has my admiration. So once the show wax launches, and I don't know when that'll be, but you'll see an unboxing video from me and you'll see a review, because I'm looking forward to what a company like this can do. This has been 12 months in the working, as I understand it. I'll wait for the show wax. If this is all it's cracked up to be in the pictures and the reviews I've seen, I'm sure I'll love it, and I'm sure I'll love the show wax as well. As for the Wax Planet one, I put the two head to head. I look forward to seeing what this one does as well. The eye wax looks absolutely fantastic. I know they've got a Montan wax out there, which I'm dying to try. But again, clearly evolving as a brand. I like the presentation. I like the jar. I like the livery that's on the front of it. If you go back a couple of months, very much a different presentation. They had colour-coded pictures of beading on them, which were nice, and I don't say this to knock them. I think that looks better. I think that says more. What's inside this is quality. It's like Aston Martin, things like that. You don't see them shouting from the rooftops, everything's kind of bright and in your face. It's more a case of elegant and understated, and I'd have to say that that's what this is. It says to me that this is a quality product, and again, one that I'm looking forward to trying. And I keep telling you guys that I'm excited when I get new waxes. I'm looking forward to trying them. And I genuinely do mean it, because this is the sort of thing that it brings me joy. So for now, that's another episode of Unboxing in the Bag. I know it's a short one, just 2 waxes. Check back in the next one for what we've got coming in the future. I think in the next episode, I'll have at least 1 wax to open, maybe 2, and who knows what else. Only way to know is please like, subscribe, and then check back in the future as we upload other videos. It's late and I'm unwrapping waxes. It's like almost midnight, so forgive me, slip of the tongue. The other thing I can ask you guys, if you don't mind being cheeky, I like to keep a map of where my videos have been seen. And I thought I'd try a little exercise with you guys, see what you can do to help me on this one. A lot of the world at this point there's a viewer in every corner of the globe, and for that I'm immensely grateful, and I can tell you that my mind is absolutely blown. Africa seems to be leaving me out a little bit. I've recently had a viewer in Egypt, South Africa, but yeah, if you guys know anyone in Africa that A, might actually be interested in what I'm talking about, and B, might just give it a view so I can tick another country off that map, I'd be eternally grateful if you shared this. You know, I'll put it on my Facebook page, so if you want to go on there, share the link to someone. Yeah, let's see if we can get every box ticked on this one. If we can get every country conquered, I'd be very grateful. But for now, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to check back in the future. Take care. Bye-bye.